Welcome to another video, and I want you to watch this video to the end because I have two good news in this video, not just one. I know in the title you read there's just one good news, there is actually two. Okay, so if you're a student, maybe interested in the F1 visa, wait till the end because there's some extremely good news for you. Okay, and for now I'm really happy to present to you this news just came out literally, and this is Indian IT firms to gain as US court blocks Trump ban on H-1B work visas. So essentially the ban on the H-1B that President Trump had put in June has now been lifted, sorry. So that's H-1Bs, L-1 visas, J-type visas. The bans have been lifted now, and that's amazing. It's one of the major news out there today because people were thinking that this is going to continue throughout December at least, and until December there was no going on, basically towards the end of December. But now let me actually show you what this is talking about. It says basically enforcing the ban on H-1B, L and other visa types. This was what happened in June. Okay, and the order issued by a district judge, Jeffery, and this happened today, of Northern District, California, said President Donald Trump exceeded his constitutional authority in his move to ban issuance of non-immigrant visas aimed at creating more employment for American locals. In June, Trump had issued an executive order that had put a temporary ban on issuing of new foreign visas till the end of the year. Okay, so essentially, what Jeffrey White is saying is that this rule, this thing that President Trump tried to do, to put American workers first, that's not something that is in his power. He is not a monarch. He's the president. He cannot just go ahead and do whatever he wants, and that's not something that he had the authority to do. So this shouldn't have happened in the first place. Now what's unclear to me is why did it take so long for this Jeffrey White judge to come out so late? That's very strange to me, and there definitely is a little bit of a cloud around that, but we're gonna get to the bottom of that sooner or later. I'm gonna make another video about that, but for now you can see that the lifting of the ban has been lifted, by the way. It's important, you guys should know this. All of you guys who are worried, whose families are in the US, who are working over here in India or whatever country you belong to, you're gonna be able to apply for your H-1Bs now. Okay, so the lifting of the ban is seen to be positive of Indian IT service providers, the major beneficiaries of H-1Bs, J and L work visas. Industry experts say that though 60% of the top companies employ only locals and non-visa dependent staff, the ruling offers a reprieve to visa hurdles that are taking place in the US heads into a presidential election next month. Anyway, the only point that I wanted to give you is that it's a very good news, especially for the Indian IT sector. Finally, these H-1B visa types are again continued. That the same goes for the L-1 visa types and all the other visa types that were banned. And this is definitely something you should be interested in. In fact, you can go on Twitter and you can see that there's so much going on about this. I've actually read a couple of news articles regarding this, and all of them have really confirmed this for you guys before I actually brought this to you in front of the camera, that yes, the ban is being lifted, and it's a really great news for you guys. Okay, so more on this thing coming up. I'll keep you updated, but now time for the second good news that I promised you, and that is that we've finally finished the development of a tool which will predict your chances of getting into a university. And you guys know my profile. Let me actually show you over here. You guys know my profile. You guys know the admissions I got. I actually made a video on which admits and rejects I got previously, and you can go ahead and see that. And this tool is extremely accurate based on that as well. You can see that you have my profile, like my profile. I'm logged in right now, so I can literally say rate my chances, and it gives me my chances of getting into any particular university. Moreover, it also tells me what I can improve on, what are the things that I need to put into my profile. For instance, it says more research papers will definitely help me, and that is true actually, because when you're applying to top universities you need more research papers. So there's basically a lot going on. We actually have a free trial as well. Go ahead, just go to universities, rate my chances. Go onto this page. It'll tell you if you have 70% chances or less, that's out of your league, don't apply to that. If you have more than 70%, that's ambitious. More than 80%, that's moderate. And more than 90%, that's safe. So it's definitely worth trying it out. There's a free trial. Check it out, and let me know what you think of it, because personally I for one think that this is extremely accurate. We do this a lot. We evaluate profiles every single day. We evaluate like 5 of them at least, and I think that this tool actually incorporates all of that experience in one place, and literally without any sort of long work that we have to do. All you have to do is just basically edit your YM profile, make sure it's updated, and it basically takes over from there. That's really it. Okay, so anyway, that's one other good news for students. But apart from that, this H1B news is really, it made me so happy today. There is a bad news as well, by the way. President Trump and his wife both were diagnosed with COVID-19. That's extremely sad. I hope they're fine. It's a deadly disease, and no one should have it, regardless of where they stand. But personally, I think the only today is a very bad day for President Trump. First the detection of that thing, COVID, and secondly this thing came out. He's obviously not going to be happy about this. But for all of you guys, it's a very good news, and hopefully you are going to be enjoying it. You're going to be happy about it, celebrating. The situation is a little bit more clear. If you wanted to go towards the US and you were not sure about it, I think this can definitely help gauge your interest in the same now. Apart from that, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you like this video. Subscribe to the channel, and I will definitely see you in the next one.